Hello everyone, I am back, and my little $99 Ender 3 Pro printer just keeps on cranking stuff out with no issues. Here's the last one it did, and it just finished this print. So this is a Corvette Grand Sport C2 from 62-63, and if you look at the display, you can see that it took a day and 16 hours and 42 minutes to print. I had to print it up on end because it wouldn't fit sideways. My models just barely miss fitting sideways. You can see if it was just a tiny bit smaller, but I want them to be 18:1 scale all the same. So I went ahead and did that, but it means it has to print up on end. Takes longer and requires more support. I switched to using tree support. I had the normal support, and it got really difficult to remove from some of the models. This one is tree support. It's up on end. And it looks like for once I actually got a hollow shell. That seems to be really difficult to do on these printers. From the files, they all want it to be manifold where it's enclosed, like this one where it's enclosed volume, so if you turned it up it would hold water. They call it manifold or watertight. This one obviously wouldn't. It has holes in the windows, and it's just a shell. So I have several models that I can't figure out why they won't print. When I try to run them through the slicer, they look good on 3D files. They look good when I bring them into the slicer file. But then when I actually slice it, entire sections of the bodies are missing. So I've got to figure, that's my job for today, is to figure out what's going on with that and why that doesn't work. And then hopefully later today I will go to Duntov Motors and give you an update on the Bad Sport car. So let me go ahead and pull this out. This finished at 5 a.m. this morning. I wasn't up then. I like this magnetic bed. I'll just pull it, part comes off, and then I flex it down. And it's harder to do with one hand, but I can just stick my finger into here. I also like this bed. If I clean it with alcohol, it seems that everything sticks well, just enough that it sticks, but not enough that it's impossible to take off. All right. So this has tree support. Luckily, it didn't. This last model here, when it printed the roof, it actually printed an entire tree support skin inside of this body. It sucked to remove it, and I ended up breaking this piece off right here. Point to it where that should be a post for the there we go, post for the roof. All of the suspension pieces, it actually printed suspension pieces, but they were so lightweight that they did, most of them broke off. You can see some of them did actually print there. I don't want to clean those up because I found out if I try to clean them up, it'll break. Same with the exhaust. One side's kind of there, the other side's completely missing. If I cared, I could have been really careful, but I didn't care. I just need the body shape. And then the exhaust tips used to come out. They broke off when I broke off the skin. I really care about the front end because what I'm trying to decide is on my other model, I have multiple front end options. I mean, I'm doing it from scratch, so I can make the front end look like anything I want. And so I'm looking at different options. The feedback on this one is it looks too old or dated for my car. My car is a more modern and a sleek design, so it won't work. This model is, like I said, of that C2 Grand Sport. This is the one that right now I am having my C8 Corvette modified to look more like this one. The intention is not to look exactly like this one, but to take styling cues off of this one and make my C8 reminiscent of this. So now what I've got to do is come in here and take off all of this tree support. This one I'll be a little more careful not to damage things. One of the things I really want to get is that hood, because that's going to be critical to my car. This model is not, oh yes it is, okay, this one is. I've got some that are more like the actual Grand Sport and some that aren't. So this one looks like it's pretty close. All right, that's all I've got. I just wanted to update you on what's going on. I'm sure you don't want to watch me scrape off all of the supports. And so, all right, that's it. Like, subscribe, hit the alert. And if you don't like what I'm doing, you don't know Jack. Bye.